Welcome back. It has been a week. We have run the rocks that we got from Rockhound State Park in New Mexico through the coarse grit, and we have cleaned them up. And I am wanting to show you a couple of the ones that we saw before. We have him right here. This is the first one we saw. He was kind of clear, and you can see through him. And I'll show you real quick. Hopefully, we can get it. Can you see that right there? He is translucent. You can see how beautiful it is outside. This was the second guy that we were looking at here, real quick. Let me get him wet. He was that big hunk of something. We're still not sure. We think it's jasper. You see the lines that he's got running through the yellow part. That is amazing. We've got, I wish you could see the colors a little better, but we've got the red right around this little area there. And he is turning out, he didn't lose a whole lot. He is a really tough little bugger. I don't know what he is. Then we had some of the jasper ones. I don't know if this one turned out as well as I had kind of hoped, but we love all rocks, and so he will be just fine here. This one was that really dark hunk of jasper. As you can see, he lightened up a bit, and he's got some red running through the grays there. A lot of little details. Hopefully they'll come out a little bit better. This is just the coarse grit, and it never is exactly what you're going to see, but we're starting to get at least a little inkling of what's to come. That was the other piece of jasper I showed really quick last time. He is a solid little hunk, and he has got some kind of crystal formations on the back there and on the side. He is coming along. This was the next one was the one that had looked like lava was flowing through it. And he has definitely still got the bright colors. Looks like, I don't know if you guys can see it here. It looks like a little bit of maybe some banding through there. He is a fantastic specimen. I am very excited. He's got some more right there. I think, I don't know if we could focus. But he is looking great. This is the one that had all the little lines running through it. And it's not going to show it nicely. There, we kind of got a little glimpse of it. You can still see a ton of banding running right through this guy. And we'll have to try again if it gets a little lighter in here. This was the one that had all that weird, like, terraced almost look to it. I don't know if he's going to shine up very well, but it is cool to see all the little lines. He's got a really weird shape, so how do you not like that guy? He's a little rock porpoise. This one is really weird because I really think this is petrified wood. And he's coming along. I was hoping maybe we'd get a little bit. We got some kind of grayish clear coming along the side. The weird thing is he very much, he doesn't sound like any other rocks. So whatever he is, I don't really know what he is, but he is not the same. And I really do think he is petrified wood. This is the guy that was just an absolute mess. He is still just an absolute mess. He got a little smoother. He's been a little resistant. That's okay. We don't make him conform to any particular. But he has these awesome little crystal pockets up there. He's got that, what I think is jasper running through. If anybody knows any of this stuff and I'm not correct, please go ahead and leave comments. Pam and I were both interested in this. This didn't look like anything else we picked up. And it absolutely amazing looking, I think. It's got all the black lines running through. And there's a little hunk of something right there. Just a fantastic find. At the end of that last video, we saw this one really quick. I showed it to you. I kind of think it looks like what ice cream looks like after you put the chocolate syrup on in the bottom of the bowl. Tell me what you think if you see anything else. But this would make a fantastic pendant. I'm having a hard time with focus here. There we go. To make a fantastic pendant of some kind. This is really kind of a bizarre piece. It's not really like anything else we found either. It has this really dark, purplish, clearish back. It's very, very, very smooth and glossy. And this is absolutely amazing. It's coming along just beautifully. I am really excited to see this guy when he's done. Really quickly, we have some other ones here that kind of jumped out at us since we've started polishing them. This guy, wow, are you kidding me? So much going on. Little circles and eyes and that line of jasper running right through the middle. Just an amazing piece. And he's absolutely perfect for if you want to do that worry stone kind of thing. When he gets all shined up, he is going to be amazing. I picked up this piece. This is the first piece actually I even picked up at Rockhound. And I like it. I just wanted to show it off real quick. It actually turned out to be a pretty decent piece. This is one of Pam's... Oops, where'd he go? Where'd he go? He disappeared. There he is. This is one of Pam's favorites right here. Has that crackled pattern right up here. Has the hunk of something there. And this white piece right there is semi-translucent. Has some greens maybe in the back. Just a really, really messed up piece. We love them when they're messed up. You got really cool banding coming in on this guy. You see it right there in the middle. A little rough around the back yet. But he is looking outstanding. I think he is going to be a pretty special piece when we're done with him. This one is weird because it feels really light. Doesn't feel like any of the other stuff that we got as far as weight goes. It is much lighter. You can barely even feel it in your hand. It's that light. There are little crystal pockets in it. Some pretty cool banding. I hope that's coming through. It's hard to see on this, but I'm just going to run through a couple of them quick here. Just the oranges and the yellows on this with the pinkish, purplish matrix that it's in, or maybe it's a husk, I don't know. Absolutely just sunburst of color there. Love that. Got great banding going on this guy. Got some, looks like agate maybe, some straight lines, little mixture up there. There's another little swirl of oranges and whites. A lot of clear coming through on this. He is going to be a really cool piece. Before I get this guy in the water, I want to show you that there are pockets. I don't know if I'll be able to get them. You get a little bit of shine there on that bottom one. There are crystals inside of the holes here. And he is absolutely just, wow. Look at all of that going on there with the crystals. Bring it around this side. Bring it around this side. Wow. There is some amazing stuff going on this face. The pinkish peach over there, the white through there, the crystal pockets in it. Just amazing. I highly recommend Rockhound State Park. It's down by Deming, New Mexico. It's in the south of New Mexico, kind of south central. It's $5 to get in, and I mean, it's an amazing place. They have giant paddle cactuses that you can walk through. And as a matter of fact, I found a lot of these pieces. This piece, I found this piece, I found this piece. All of them were up right underneath the paddle cactuses, so I found that was a pretty good place to look. There were a couple of paths that went down into the paddle cactuses that were barely wide enough, and after walking up a pretty steep incline, I wasn't sure if the old legs were up for that, and I didn't want to fail. But maybe next time when I get out that way. But I think there would be probably some pretty good stuff to find down there. He's such a, just right down the middle. Really cool. Just going to flash a couple of them past you here because I don't want to have this run too long. But it was our first time there. We haven't done rock hounding for very long. This is actually only our second batch that we're ever putting through. But we enjoy it so much, we wanted to show you some of the stuff that we have so that you can, I don't know, kind of see. It's fun to watch how they progress as you go. We got a quick handful here. It was really, really fun. It was a great place. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend going if you at all enjoy it. And it's just nice to be outside. So that's what we got so far. We're going to get the rest of this stuff cleaned up, get the barrels cleaned out. We're going to throw in the fine grit. We'll have a polish or a pre-polish and a polish after that. We'll show you again next week at what we got, and at the end we will put everything together, and so you'll be able to watch all this go from the beginning to the end. I appreciate you swinging by. If you would take a second to at least hit the thumbs up, I appreciate it. And we will see you a week from now. Thank you. Bye-bye.